talk, that you train, that you teach, speak, preach, coach, mentor, advise, whatever you do in front of a bunch of people, whether they're students or audience in front of you, have you ever thought about the receptiveness of them before you do anything? Maybe not. Well, in a classroom management in front of students, let's look at how we can restore their practice. So, I've got some points for you. Since we have got only limited time on this video, I've already written some notes on the board, so you can take that as a take-home message. You ready? Okay. I want you to look at only the top part at the moment. We're talking about traditional or punitive versus restorative. Now, traditional method of teaching, which includes a lot of punishment. That's why I use the word punitive, especially because I'm addressing a lot of Indian teachers today. So I know we have got a lot of punishment involved in teaching or establishing a discipline in school. So we've got traditional, which is punitive, and also we've got restorative practices. Well, my dear friends, let me tell you, teaching is not all about, or giving rewards and punishment is not all about the classroom management or the student management at all the time. So as we are mentors, trainers, coaches, speakers, we gotta know definitely what are the significant differences between two of these practices. Let's look at a close, understanding of what are these two practices. All right, here we go. Just look at this part, because I don't have much time, so I'm going to use only the boards for you now. Traditional approach, we have schools or institutions and rules are violated, okay? And in restorative approach, people and relationships are violated. In a traditional approach, we're talking about schools and the organization, the rules, the policies, wherein in the restorative approach, we're talking about the relationship, the people, the love, the care, the respect, the feelings. These are the things that we care about. And the traditional approach, we talk about the justice focuses on establishing the guilt. I'm sure many of us can relate to this. But in the restorative approach, the justice identifies needs and obligations. So as we look at ourselves, we know that we are actually reflecting to the guilt of whatever we have felt as teachers, trainers, and mentors. But instead, we should be understanding the needs and the obligations in our particular role that we are doing each and every day. The victim is ignored. The victim has a role in the justice process. Accountability is defined as punishment. Again, that's very important. We as teachers in India, or anywhere for that matter, we need to look into this. Accountability is always defined as punishment, wherein in the restorative approach, understand the effects of the offense and repair any harm that we actually cause. Now, what are we talking about? We're talking about not rewards and punishment is going to help a person to become a better student or become a better classroom performer or any person that we deal with. It's all about making that person understand what is the rules, what are the obligations that is adhered to, what are the things that we need to be careful of. Some of you might know what exactly I'm talking about. There is another way to be very carefully deal with each and every person that we meet up, as well as the students that we actually day in and day out we talk to. Those are the three behavioral attitude that we need to actually accept, or we need to take care while we are dealing with other people. Number one, that is passive. Number 2, assertive. And number 3, aggressive. Passive simply means you're not bothered about a lot of things in this world. You just want to be very much reserved. That's what a passive is all about. Now, assertive, that is the quality that we need to actually borrow to our behavior and start following that. Your needs, others' needs, you just talk about others and you're not careful about that, that means you're a passive person. And if you're only talking about your needs, that is being an aggressive person. You actually blame a lot of people, and then you're just going to be reserved and pulled back to yourself. That means you're going to be a very aggressive person. Now we got to have an attitude or a behavior that is actually in the middle, which is assertive. Now, these are the qualities as a teacher we need to have. An assertive person. I want you to log in, I want you to Google more in detail about how to become a better assertive character, an assertive person, or assertive teacher, trainer, mentor, so that you get to know more about how effectively, how well you can increase the receptivity or receptiveness of the people that you talk to every day.